Hello guys and girls, and welcome back. It's your boy Big John, and I'm here today to show you how you are going to be trading so easy using the daily time frame and daily breaks of structure. I know you're going to love this one, but first, if you haven't already joined my free Telegram group where I'm giving out daily updates on what gold could be doing so you could find a possible entry for a buy or sell setup, then all you have to do is hit the link below and that will get you straight into this Telegram group over here. You can see over here last week I actually gave a supply level for continuations of sells, and price actually did hit this level and gave us a sell trade setup for at least 100 pips. So this is what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. Of course there won't be a trade every single day, but when it does hit these levels, a lot of the time we do see winners. Okay, so what we're going to be paying attention to here is trading view, and it's just so I can show you the power of the daily break of structure on gold. This actually happens on any single trading instrument as well. You are free to go ahead and do this, and what I've actually done is I've merged break of structures with supply and demand as well on the daily time frame. The free videos will be below, which will teach you about break of structures, and it will also show you about supply and demand in a two-part video, and those videos again will be in the description below. So right now you can see over here I have dated back all of this information to the beginning of this year just so you can get an extensive look on how powerful the daily break of structure is. So over here we can see that price action actually broke out, and this was a daily bullish break of structure. From that daily bullish break of structure, price action actually never pulled back to the daily demand, so we weren't looking at an entry there. We see the same thing has actually happened here as well. We've had a breakout on the daily chart, but there was no pullback to this area. When we actually did get a breakout at this one here, then we did get a pullback to the area, meaning that we did have a winning trade for a buy setup. Now when we come over here to the supply area, we can see price action did break through, and it broke through these lows here, meaning we had a supply at the top up here. Now why I do actually have a red line here is because there was actually another break of structure right over here. If I just show you, there was a bullish break right here, but you can see price action obviously failed and you would have lost that trade setup. Now when we come into the trade setups coming down here, now we can see price action did break these lows down here, and price action did pull back to this area here, giving us a trade setup for a continuation of a sell. When we go further, we can see price action did break structure and it broke these lows here, but price action did reverse and you would have actually lost this trade setup. But when it did do this break of structure, there was actually a bullish break here. So there was a demand level down at these lows, and then price action pulled back to this level, and then we had a buy trade. This was a very good buy trade. As you can see here, price action did buy up quite a lot, even giving us another entry over here as well. So far we've had 2 losers and 2 winners, and we can see even going forward to this level up here, we had another break of structure up here creating another demand, and then price action actually bought up, giving us 3 winners and 2 losers so far. When we come over to this section here, there was a break of structure here, and price action wicked out quite a lot on this candle, so this is why I called this one over here a losing trade, because more than likely, even if your stop loss was at the bottom of this box, you would have ended up losing this trade. When we go over to this section right over here, we can see price action broke out. We had a bullish break of structure, price action pulled back to this area, and then we had a buy continuation all the way up to this level here. Now when we're looking at this area, we can see we had a bearish break of structure here, so there was a supply level over here. Now we can see that price action never pulled back to this level, but there was also a supply level that formed down here. Now this was quite a strong pullback from the break of structure that happened at these lows, and the supply almost got violated, but it did actually sell down, giving you some type of pips. So whilst I'm here, I might as well explain to you guys and girls, I'm not expecting for you to enter on the daily time frame. You can actually go to a lower time frame and gain your entry into this. So you can see the same thing happens here. Price action breaks out of this level. We never had a pullback, so we had no entry. It actually broke out of this level here, and then eventually price action goes on to create a losing trade setup. Now when that breakout actually happened over there, we had a bullish breakout here, and then we had no pullback here. We had another bullish breakout here, and then we did actually have a winning trade setup here. But with that bullish breakout, we also see price action came back down to create a daily bearish break of structure, creating a supply level as well. Once that supply level was formed on this breakout, price action pulled back into this box right over here, and we can see the continuation of the massive sell that came all the way down. Even if you missed that sell over there, there was another breakout over here, and then price action pulled back to this area again, giving you another entry for this sell trade, or you would have only got your first position in here. Now we can see there was a break of structure at this level here. Price action never pulled back to this level though, so there was no entry at this point, and the same thing here. There was no entry based on the daily break of structure and a daily test of that demand level. We can see that price action did eventually test this level here, but we did go on to break this level with this candle. So this was actually a losing trade setup here for this buy trade setup. And then if we do go into this sell trade setup, we can see this was also a losing trade setup with this candle. Now, when we come over into this area over here, price action actually hasn't pulled back just yet. So we haven't had any type of entry based on this massive sell. Now, this is when NEO does actually come into great help for you guys and girls. And this is why I definitely suggest, on top of what I'm showing you here, it's very important for you to know that if you do have extra tools, it can help you. It's not me just selling a service, as some people might watch this video and see. This actually does help people, and I've shown people time and time again how people can become profitable from this. As you can see with this trade over here, this trader's already in $399 profit just from a NEO trade setup. You can also see this trader over here is in 145 euros profit, and this is all based on NEO as well. Trust me, people, I've shown many times that NEO does work. So just to show every single person in here, this was actually a NEO signal trade I did give out on the 28th of September. And right at that point, you can see price action has broken through this area. It has pulled back to this area. And then this was about a 200 pip trade. This was clear as day using the daily time frame with NEO. You can even see the change of character right here on the daily. So instead of you having to mark out a bunch of areas, NEO is doing this for you automatically. Right over here, we can see price action pull back to this level one more time. And this was actually a 600 pip trade just on a simple change of character, which NEO automatically displays for you. And then there was also a old support that became a new resistance. That is what turncoat actually means. Price action pulled back to that new resistance and again gave you the 600 pip trade. So if you are interested in getting into this product, it is 150 GBP, and that comes with all of my VIP services as well, which is VIP signals, weekly Zoom calls, and so much more stuff that comes with this, people. You can see all of it on the screen as I'm speaking to you. Now, when we head back over to here, just to show you in the course of the year, so there was one winner, one loser, 2 winners, 2 losers, 3 winners, 4 winners, 2 losers, 5 winners, 2 losers, 5 winners, 3 losers, 6 winners, 3 losers, 7 winners, 3 losers, 7 winners, 4 losers, 8 winners, 4 losers, 9 winners, 4 losers, 10 winners, 4 losers, 11 winners, 4 losers, 12 winners, 4 losers, and then we have 12 winners, 5 losers, and 12 winners, 6 losers. So as long as you had a 1-to-1 R on these type of trade setup, you would have easily been profitable even if you was only just trading the daily time frame. Again, I'm going to state this works on every single trading pair. It is not only gold, and you can go and test it yourself. Go and check when there's a break of structure that's on the daily within that week, more than likely price will pull back to a supply demand and then give you a trade setup. It makes your trading so much easier even if you're on a lower time frame. And like I said, if this video does get a lot of views based on people finding this interesting, if they haven't heard of it before, then I will make an entry video on a lower time frame for the YouTube users. But I want to see at least 250 likes. I know that's not a lot to ask from you guys and girls. Let's get it going. On that note, it is your boy Big John, and I'm signing out.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young ruler, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.